Hi, welcome to my video on how to make a deluxe boxed mac and cheese and ham. I've been making this for years now, pretty much the same way. Several years ago, it kind of dawned on me that when you're making this stuff, why not throw some extra ingredients in there to make it better, like some ham or sprinkle in some cayenne pepper or whatever. Just don't stick with the main, just basic stuff. So I've been doing it ever since, and thought I'd show you how to do it. Everybody knows how to make macaroni and cheese. Going to be the basic stuff, but we're going to toss in some ham, some onion powder, some cayenne pepper you can see here on the image. And we're also going to put in the secret ingredient, which is shredded cheddar cheese, Tillamook Extra Sharp. And it's going to be good, so let's get started. I'm going to start out boiling the pasta. And once I put the pasta in, I'm going to turn the heat down to about 7. Don't want to leave it on high because it could boil over and it's not very fun. And we're just going to let this kind of simmer for a while, about 6 to 8 minutes. You want to check on it and stir it a little bit here and there. It's pretty important to get the pasta cooked just right. You don't want to leave it and let it get too mushy. So just keep an eye on it. So now after we've let it cook about 6 minutes, let's take a look at it. Don't really need to taste it. You can just look at it and you can see if it's there. And yeah, that's about perfect right there. Looking good. So I've drained the pasta now, and I'm going to put it back on the heat and turn the dial down to about 3. We don't want to leave it on high because you can kind of scorch the bottom. So we're going to keep it on 3 and throw in some shredded cheddar cheese. This stuff is incredible. This is Tillamook Extra Sharp cheddar. You could use regular sharp cheddar, even medium cheddar, any kind of cheese you want, really. This is really the secret ingredient. And keeping on that, the dial on 3 is going to really help you melt this cheese. And you want to give it a gentle stir around the edge with my spoon there. You can kind of see. Don't want to break up the pasta because it's pretty easy to slice it or to smash it up. So just be careful with it. So once you have the cheese melted, go ahead and add some milk. This is 2% milk. You could use any kind of milk you want. Just add a little bit at a time, not all at once. I'm going to put some cayenne pepper in there to spice it up. I probably should have put a bit more, and this isn't going to be very spicy, but you could put some more in, or just leave it out. I'm going to put some black pepper in there. I do like to go pretty heavy on the pepper. I'm going to add some more in towards the end as well. And next I'm going to sprinkle in some onion powder. This is something I've been doing recently, and it really makes a big difference. Gives it that kind of home-cooked meal kind of flavor. And now we're going to add some butter in here. Not very much, not even a tablespoon really. I found I don't really like a whole lot of butter in there. In fact, one time I made this and forgot the butter completely. I didn't even notice it. So since you've got the cheese in there, you don't really need a lot of butter, but butter is definitely going to be better, so to your taste. And now we're going to add a bit more milk. Works pretty good to add a little bit at a time. You don't want to add too much. You can always add, you can never take away. And now we are going to go ahead and add the packet of cheese in. Yes, you're probably wondering, why are we doing this? We're putting all the fresh ingredients in there, but if you skip this step, it's not going to have enough salt. So you could cut this in half if you want, put your own seasoning salt in there. But, adding in the powdered cheese, it still tastes really good. So I just put it in. And just keep stirring it up. Add some more milk as you need it. And now we're going to add our second secret ingredient, which is some honey ham. And this is actually just some cheap stuff from Walmart, Hillshire Farms, I believe. You could put in some more premium sliced deli ham in here, makes it really good. You could put in some even hot dogs, put in some broccoli. Yeah, this makes a really big difference. Oh, that looks good. Also, adding in the meat here is going to make it more filling, so it's going to stretch the dish out quite a bit. You just want to keep on stirring it. We've still got the heat on 3, so it's helping it just keep it hot and mixing it together. It is getting thicker, so probably going to have to add a little bit more milk, but not much. And we're going to add a bit more milk. Just a tiny bit. It's still thickening up. And we'll add some more pepper. Why not? I like a lot of pepper in there. And it's almost about ready to eat. I do like to let it sit for about a minute or two off the heat, just to let it thicken up a little bit more. And that's it. And there you have it. I think this is a work of art. Deluxe boxed mac and cheese and ham. Well, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.